Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this dog. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Looked me in my eye and they said, "We got this, Jameis." And I said, "Are you strong?" They said, "I'm strong if you strong." And I said, "We strong then." After
James goes inside the flush and the foul. And going back to Caruso, Mike, after that. Hit in the air to center field. And
What it is, what it is, what it is, what it does. We are back. We are back. We are back. Christian, what's the deal, brother?
What's happening, y'all boys? What's happening?
Man, ain't too much of none. What you got shaking?
Same shit, different day. Work, holidays.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. We are live. My mouse, your ears, and live on Twitter too. Uh, yes, sir. So it's good to see everybody. What's the deal? We live on location, man, as they say in the broadcast world.
In the
But
spa- in the space. In the
we are
space.
here. Look, it's we took a day to kind of calm and relax, relax.
Ain't no relax.
We took a day to relax because we don't want to be emotional. Let's
Ain't
think strategic.
ain't no
But
relax, bro.
before we get into all that, Christian, how was your week?
It was. I mean, the Hurricanes won, so that was
Okay,
good. You
okay,
know, Steelers are pissing me off as usual, but hey,
yeah,
what can we do?
I feel it. I understand that. I understand how you feel about that, but uh, you know, to the victor goes the spoils, and well, we ain't been spoiled in a long time, huh? How you enjoying the Heat right now and the Thunder, or you
I'm
know?
a Heat fan. You know this.
Oh,
I can't rock. You know what it is? I was thinking about this the other day.
okay,
I can't
talk
I
to me.
can't I can't rock with the Thunder because I can't really resonate with like the players. Like when I was rooting for the Thunder with Russ and KD, like I enjoyed watching them play hoop. Like I enjoyed watching them play basketball. Watching the Thunder, I'm not really like locked in watching them. Like I watch the Heat more than anything.
Hmm.
So I think I'm more of like a KD and Russ fan than a OKC fan.
Okay.
But yeah, I appreciate the Heat is thirsty, baby. We out here. East is wide open. Like a stripper on a Friday night.
Okay, okay. Well, what were y'all on a 7 game win streak recently, right?
Yeah. I saw they just showed the standings. I think we're only like 3 games out of first.
Okay.
Hey, I see the Lakers quietly doing some noise out there.
Yeah, we all right. We all right.
Y'all got the dynamic WBs out there.
Yes, yes, yes. We ain't talking about Warner Brothers.
No.
Yo, do you remember that shirt back in the day? If you see the police coming,
Warner
Warner Brothers.
Brother. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a time.
Bro, that was a time was had.
Yeah, that
Nah,
was
but
an
I
interesting time.
bro, I was listening to the 520 podcast, and they were talking about the Lakers. Dog, I didn't know that Luca and Reeves was averaging 30.
Yeah, you got to watch more basketball, brother. Don't ever say you ain't know.
Oh
Just
no, it's because
say
I
you ain't
be
pay attention.
yeah, I pay attention because I be locked in on football.
No, understood, understood. I know a lot of people who are like, hey man, they fucking with football right now more than basketball, which I get.
Yeah,
As a psycho myself, it doesn't really matter to me.
exactly.
Shout out to my good guy, Danny Foxworth of Monk's Corner, South Carolina. Danny, I seen that video you uploaded the other day. Pretty funny, pretty entertaining, man. You was definitely killing it. I can move like that too, but I don't got rhythm. So the problem is I can move, I don't got the rhythm. But either way, but yeah, man, my week was cool, man. You see, we got the tree up.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? We went pink, white, and various shades of pink, white. It's Killer Cam season, man. So figure this Christmas we go pink. I always want to switch it up every year, so it's kind of what we did. Kind of do that, but yeah, man. Other than that, we chilling though, man. Everything is copacetic. Let's get into some light news first. National Signing Day is here, and a surprise. Um,
Well, hold on. Before you go to National Signing Day,
early National Signing
no,
Day.
no.
Let's just say.
Before that, I think we should announce the USF move.
Oh yes. All right, cool. Go ahead. What's happening
Um,
over in USF?
Let me pull up. Oh shit. Can you pull up the coach's name? I
Absolutely,
can't do
I
it. Man.
got you. Well, it's
So
not just
US
a. Good.
so USF just made their head coach hire, which
Yep.
was a
Brian
phenomenal
Hartline.
a phenomenal hire on their end.
Yep. Brian Hartline's
Which
coming out of Ohio State. Um,
which
which let's be fair and let's be frank about this. Brian Hartline is one of the reasons why the pipeline from Florida to Ohio State has happened so much, and he comes back home to now coach at USF, taking a head coaching position. Who he was their OC for the last 2 3 years. I want to say so. Yeah, it's interesting to see this happen. Um, but
I think this is
I
gonna be
don't think
good. I think it's gonna be good for the sport of
I think it's
football
going to be
in the state
incredibly
in the
good.
state of Florida.
I think so too. I think this corners the market for talent to come and
One
stay homegrown and
one
not
thousand
not
percent.
have to explore options outside of the state of Florida. I mean, shoot, Scott Frost. Remember what he did his first tenure back at UCF, so we can't count him
Yup.
out yet. He just got back to UCF, and now somebody like Brian Hartline taking the USF job. Obviously, Mario Cristobal has been doing wonders recruiting, specifically in the for transfer portal, but also getting a lot of incoming freshmen as well. You can't count out what they're doing up at Florida State in Florida as well. They always do recruit talent. Now, putting it together on the field, well, this year it's a different story. But what you can't say is
Agreed.
that 4 stars, 5 stars have not been choosing these Florida schools, and now this expands even more. Now, look, let's not get crazy. This doesn't mean that USF is going to be taking Ohio State's place.
Yeah,
No, let's not
nah,
do that. It's
nah.
still the Ohio
It
State. Let's be very clear about this.
they
But
he gonna have to build it like Mario had to build Miami when he first got in there.
exactly, and
So
it's going to be a process.
y'all gonna have to give him grace.
Got to, you got to give him grace. You're going to have to at bare minimum give him 3 years to get this program, which the program was already on its way up. They were ranked
Agreed.
earlier this year. Um, I'm not sure exactly why they made a coaching change because I really saw promise with what Gorsev was doing,
Well, I think
or
it's
what Golish was doing.
well, I think
Um,
Golders, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw a post. He took the Auburn job.
he did, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just
So
didn't think he would. I mean, obviously Auburn's a bigger school. Let's not play crazy there, but I just like what he was building there. But you know what? A lot of times we see these guys build mid majors.
hmm
You probably taking them to the highest you can take them, and
yeah.
then you move on, which you should. You should. We'll talk about that with the Lane Kiffin situation in a moment. But I'm just thinking realistically. Uh, this is kind of where I want to see this happen going forward. So,
Oh, for
um,
sure. And with the expansion of the playoffs being 12 teams, who knows what could happen with USF?
yeah, I mean, shoot, you mess around, you win that conference.
Mm-hmm.
You could be in at large. You know what I mean? Very, very
Absolutely.
possible. So,
Absolutely.
hold on, whoa, hold on. We got a transmission coming in from the state of Maryland.
Ah shit.
Hey, look, man.
Ah shit. There goes the neighborhood.
Coach Nara, what's the
Hey,
deal,
look. Hey,
brother?
look. Hey, look. What did LL say? Don't call it a comeback. I've
Hey
been
man,
here
well
for
you know what?
years.
Your season's over now, so you can lock in with what we got going here.
Yes, man. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It came to a close earlier than we wanted to.
Mhm.
I took a couple weeks off just to, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, yeah, like, yo, it's not the same pressure, obviously, as
Right.
college football, NFL, stuff like that. But when you're fully invested into, and each of y'all can attest to this in any part of your life really that you've truly been invested in. When you're truly vested in something, and there's a period of straight grind, and with football, yeah, it's a 12-year grind, but during the season it's just a little bit different. It's a little bit more as far as when it comes to the hours, the stress of is this gonna go right? It's an everyday thing. So when you
Yeah.
finally get the unfortunate relief or fortunate relief if you win a championship, but in our case, the unfortunate relief of the season being over, you know what I'm saying? You kind of take a step back, you unwind, you unpack, you realize how much you haven't been there with your family because, when you're coaching, bro, you, if you're in a relationship or if you have kids, whatever, you have to have, you know what I'm saying, people with you and people around you who support what you're doing and are a strong support system for you. Because a lot of days you're frustrated, you know what I'm saying? And then in our case, when your season ends early, you're devastated, you know what I'm saying? And you got to have people around you who truly believe in what you're trying to do and have love for you and you have love for them. And then when the season's over, you realize you're like, oh shit, I haven't been here for y'all at all for like the last 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So I got to lock in, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis and get back to family things and doing stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't been here for a while. You know what I'm saying? But I have been paying attention to what's been going on in the sports world. I have been listening live as everybody else should have to my boys, and because obviously without me this train can still go like a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, coal steam locomotive because y'all boys be doing y'all thing. So happy to be back tonight, you know what I'm saying, in this holiday season. The Christmas time is my favorite season of the year, and hopefully if the fucking committee does their job, as we're going to talk about later, it'll be a good holiday season.
Don't get me started on the committee.
I feel you, Christian. I feel you.
Yeah, I agree with you. First of all, it's good to have you here. You know what I mean. Already know how we rocking. Um, but I had to get here we go. There we go. But yeah,
Matter of fact, I'm about to
one,
block. I'm
it's
about.
good to have you back.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get right into it. No, how do you feel about the USF making the coaching change and hiring Brian Hartline? I feel like with Aleski Golish, who of course was their head coach prior, when you have somebody that has maximized the efforts that USF could go, and he took the Auburn position, um, this is the next step up if you want to continue growing that program to go get somebody and poach somebody from a national champion style winning team like the Ohio State Buckeyes. How do you feel about that? Obviously, being a coach in football. You go for it.
Honestly, I mean, listen, bro, if all right, Christian, give me a iconic. I mean, I don't mean like slight. Give me an iconic home run.
Iconic home run. I mean, easy. You go to Bonds in 762 when he broke Hank Aaron.
Yep.
For
I mean,
USF, this is that.
Yep.
When you talk about Brian Hartline in the prospective jobs that he was in the mix for and jobs that he really could have had throughout the years, not even just this past season. This is a super home run hire for USF as a school. I think for Brian Hartline, it gives him the opportunity to get into what it is to be a head coach without having that immediate pressure of going to a Kentucky or, you know what I'm saying, going to another school like a even an Ole Miss, even though they hired their D coordinator, I'm pretty sure if you would put his hat in the mix, that would have been available. Or taking that Penn State job, something like that, where you're in that that territory of where the expectations may be a little bit higher than you're ready for. You know what I'm saying? At a school like USF, you're not necessarily building a program from the ground because they've been consistently,
good.
I wouldn't say good, but I would say in the mix of what good for where they are for those
Correct.
group
Yeah.
of five schools. You know what
Oh
I'm
no, for
saying? Things of
sure.
that nature. They've been good for that. So to go to a program like that and then have the not just because it's one thing for, let's say, Ryan Day, a head coach or something like that. But for a Brian Hartline, who was the receivers coach, turned offensive coordinator, who's been their main recruiter, the guy that these coaches know, that these players know by face, one of those guys to now become a head coach, it really kind of gives him a one up at a place like USF for his comfortability. And when I say comfortability, I don't mean he's comfortable as far as not wanting more. I mean as far as having a good place to start where you know you're going to get recruits. You may not always get those 5 stars you're used to, but you're guaranteed to get some threes, possibly a 4, maybe flip a 5, and really do some things that'll propel you when you're truly prepared. Because it's a different thing from being a offensive coordinator or a position coach or whatever to
Mhm.
being a head coach or even being a head coach at a different school. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's completely different. You got to learn the area and learn the territory. The good thing about him, obviously, Ohio State recruits Florida hard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he has a lot of relationships and pipelines laid down already that it'll be harder to get those kids to go to UCF because Ohio State's Ohio State. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I think at the end of the day, he'll be able to get some guys that we weren't expecting a school like UCF to get in the future years that he'll be there.
And I agree. I think that you kind of summed up everything that I could have even touched on. So I appreciate that for sure. I think the main thing that we got to look at is this adds depth to the state of Florida. No matter how you look at it, it's one thing for a guy, what I'm saying, to get a job and this be his step up. But when you're obviously be going from being an OC to being a head coach is a step up, no matter how you chalk it up, right? But just the level of program for him to have what he has in his back pocket. I just won a national championship. I have a new stadium that opens up next door. I mean, next year. I believe it's
Mm-hmm.
if it's not next year, it's 27. Um, um, and on top of that, shoot, you can stay home. Your family can stay home because look, everybody not going to get to play. Everybody is not going to get to play going to Ohio State or whatever the case may be. But we can
Agreed.
build something. You can play here and we can
And
compete.
and
We were
and
competitive
from
this
my
year.
and just from you know what I'm saying, my experience, like because honestly, bro, when you coach and anybody who's coached or played high school ball, you know what I'm saying, really been around ball, bro, would as fan and it's so funny our podcast called Guests from the Fans from with a lot of fans perspective, a motherfucker commits to Coastal Carolina or motherfucking Liberty or Western Kentucky, niggas is like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, he went to a bum ass school, blah blah blah. When you're a true high school coach or you're a player, nigga, D1 is D1.
It
You know what I'm
is.
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like SEC, like that is amazing. Like nigga, you know the type of guy, like you understand Medi ready, what we call ready-made guys, are guys that go SEC, ACC, Pac-12. Those are guys that were born that way.
Right.
Physically, it was going to happen regardless. But there's a lot of guys that go D1. Period. And we
Yep.
see it the same way. A motherfucker who goes to Western Kentucky was 2 inches shorter than the nigga who went to Auburn, but they're the
Right.
same motherfucking player.
Shoot,
My
Antonio
middle
Brown went to Central
linebacker right
Michigan.
now is probably the best linebacker in the state of Maryland. It
Right.
doesn't have a D2 offer. You know why? Because he's 5'7".
Yeah.
If this motherfucker was 6 foot, he'd be going to Bama the way he plays. I'm not lying to you.
Do
But
you think he could
that's the
succeed at the
difference.
D1
So what I
level?
mean by that is when it comes to a school like UCF, that's a D1 school. And when you add a guy like Brian Hartline, he's gonna get kids
USF.
to go there. He's gonna get
USF.
good kids to go there. USF, excuse me. He's gonna get good kids to go there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's going to
And
be
they already had
transformational
good
for that
kids.
program. And like you said, I think it's really good for the state of Florida because, like we was talking about in our personal group chat before, you know what I'm saying, the pod, it could, if he stays there and truly builds that program, this shit could end up a big four in Florida. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Now we're
Oh,
giving a
well,
lot of
look.
hype
absolutely.
to him early. We don't know how he's going to be. He may not be a good head coach, but from what I see from him recruiting and the level of play from when he was just a receivers coach to continue with that play throughout being the offensive coordinator, I couldn't see anything different from what I would expect from, you know what I'm saying, USF, from him running the whole program,
Right.
besides not necessarily getting the number one player over, you know what I'm saying, receiver overall every year. But outside of that, I think they're going to be a really good program.
Yeah,
What's
I
crazy? I
agree.
don't. I don't see. I don't see him being a bad head coach. coming from Ohio State. I think he's gonna take. I think he's gonna bring like some of that Ohio State philosophy and bring it to USF, like the
Well, yeah, he's
structure
their
and
offensive mind. I mean,
yeah. So I
you
don't.
got to
I don't.
think. A lot of times, not to cut you off, a lot of
No, you.
times we have had we've questioned Ryan Day's decision making on the offensive side of the ball.
Hmm.
He's got a championship last year. There is no questions. They've been the most dominant team in college football this year. There is no
Agreed.
questions. Now I'm interested to see what they do post him leaving. Obviously, they're a well-oiled machine. They're Ohio State. They're always going to figure it out. But
He ain't left yet, has he?
I mean, he's agreed to terms to become the head coach.
And most of the time they coach
They're
throughout
going
the
to coach
season.
student. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, yeah. And if you have any level of couth, and we'll get to that in just 30 seconds, you would stay on and coach throughout the playoffs. But commitment don't come to everybody. Speaking of commitment,
Here we go with
I've
this
learned
story.
who Lane Kiffin is. Lane Kiffin is
Al
Jen.
told you who Lane Kiffin was 20 years ago.
Lane
So
Kiffin
if you
is
just learned it now, that's your fault.
yes, but Lane Kiffin is the Jennifer Lopez of college football.
Makes sense.
Lane Kiffin is Jennifer Lopez of college football. For
You
the,
being too nice.
well, am I? For those that
No,
don't
you're
know,
not.
Lane Kiffin, or been under a rock, did the Lane Kiffin move and accepted a head coaching job
At LSU.
with for LSU. Which I'm gonna be honest, I have said I like a lot of things free, and I don't want to take up too much time here. But what I don't like about this, regardless of whether he took, I mean, he did still give Ole Miss 6 years and the best 6 years of that program ever. So let's be very clear about that. He gave them the best. They had never won more than 8 games in a season before he got there. Now it may sound crazy. University of Mississippi and foundational SEC team, they had never won more than 8 games in the season. Never. So him getting them to the University of or getting them to the playoffs is something that you do have to look at and say, damn, man, he really did that. But I don't like this flip flopping in the middle of a championship chase, not just a regular season. Dog, you got a real shot to win the net, and I just don't care for it.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Which
I don't.
I don't know why.
Well,
It's
it's
not, he built something good with Ole Miss. Like I really don't see a reason to leave.
Yeah,
But that's Lane Kiffin. We can't say nothing much about
well,
it.
I know he has the history, especially with the Tennessee leaving for USC. See, I get that, so I don't want to give him any passes, and I understand that in all the fans' minds, including mine, he has a short leash. But
oh shit, they
I'm not
got him.
shooting him any bail. I just want to be factual.
Yeah,
Okay, so the reason we're having this
they got you in the matrix, brother.
made, yeah, he made him make the decision.
Yeah, he did.
Like, can you not hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I can hear you. I just for me, I don't like the fact that it's happening. I don't like
And then he fired him, essentially, because he should have let him coach. In my opinion, he should have let him coach the rest of the way.
the AD.
The boat, not when the natty's on the line.
Yeah, yeah. You talking about the athletic director? It's chopping you up a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, I, I'm totally in agreement with you. I think that because you're saying that he forced him to not be able to coach. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. No, he told him you're not going to coach here. You.
Okay. Well, that's
So that's why he left, because he was essentially, if you take this job, I'm firing you. Not coaching this. You're not coaching the postseason through the school through the postseason.
Who
That's
y'all
why
talking
he
about?
announced it so
Lane
early.
Kiffin. Lane
No,
Kiffin.
I'm
Okay.
saying, but specifically, who did he tell? Who did
Oh,
he tell?
the athletic director apparently
The
told him.
athletic director for Ole Miss said you have to make a decision.
Like, what the fuck did he think though? I just want to be honest. Like, come on. Like, I hate shit like that. Like, this whole situation is dumb. Like, bro, if you like, what happened to? And here's my thing, right? I feel like social media in the world, and this is just proving how fast the world is moving. Think about it like this, bro. In 2010, 2011, you would have never heard, unless a coach got fired, of taking a job before the postseason was over. Like the school that, even though we knew where he was going, it wouldn't be announced until he finished his
Yep.
season. Like this shit, like to me, like this shit is utterly. I don't understand what the and
I
outside of now, because there's no such thing as commitment. Nobody trusts anybody. So now they're so scared of all these players decommitting and this, that, that. They want Lane Kiffin to commit to being their coach before their players decommit from going to their school.
And with early signing day happening today, I feel like this was pushed even harder. I
That's
really do.
that's the
I mean,
thing, bro, and that's the whole thing about it. They want to make sure that they lock in those guys before, because there's two signing periods. You don't want to lose guys to rival schools and all this, that, and third. But it causes shit like this, where in reality, Ole Miss is a good team. If any given
agreed.
Saturday, if these motherfuckers might fuck around and win a natty. I'm not saying that, but you never fucking know how the ball's gonna drop, bro. That's what I think I've learned. You don't know how the fuck the ball's gonna drop. And with a
Yeah.
guy like that, who's a reputable coach, who you know is just not a one player, a Johnny Manziel who's just going crazy. Like, this shit is methodical. This shit is thought through. This shit is coached. You never know how that shit is gonna go. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
no.
to have that opportunity with an 11-win team setting a school record for wins to leave before the postseason, to me is like disgusting. Like,
I
it
agree.
makes me hate the state of college football.
I agree.
No,
I
Well,
agree.
is I mean the people to blame
last year, did
for
you think gonna lose the first game?
Huh? What'd you say, Dale?
They got him hit. I think it's bad weather where he is. But go ahead, Christian. We'll wait till we get him
And I was gonna
connected.
say this the NCAA is the reason why it's at this state.
Yeah. No.
Me
One
me
hundred
and my,
percent.
me and my coworker were discussing this. The greed from NCAA for football, like the reason it's such a complete shit show right now is because of them being greedy on the money and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think the problem is, to be honest with you, and I understand that college football is a business, but there's just too much money involved in this quote unquote amateur sport, and it's making too many things that are not organic, even to the level of the NFL, happen. Like
hmm
this kind of stuff doesn't happen in the National Football League.
Here's my
Absolutely.
thing, and,
You
and let
you
me know if y'all agree. I feel like because of the way coaches now, back when I said, remember back 2009, 2010, they wouldn't leave until after season, but them niggas would still be out of there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Niggas still be going while the players were still locked in. I felt like because now the players can leave, it became a culture of nobody gives a fuck how long they stay no more. So
Yeah.
now it's everything's based upon deadlines. When motherfuckers can sign, when everybody's leaving as fast as possible to
Yep.
get to the newest spot.
Yep. Yeah. 100. And,
yeah,
and the
but
problem is
There has
college.
to be rules and regulations
There
against
has to be
players and
regulations,
like,
bro.
but
listen,
you know
at the end of the day,
Go ahead, Chris.
no, I was
here's
gonna
my thing.
say
Do I want it to go back to how it was, to where a player has to sit out a whole year? No, but we got to find a medium.
Yeah.
Fucking, you can only transfer once in your career. You know what I'm
Some.
saying? Or
Eh,
a college coach, if you
I say
sign a
twice. I
deal
say you
for
could
four
transfer
years,
twice.
like, you got to make, like, these schools
I,
have to make
I'll
these
give it.
deals
I'll give it
so
twice.
wild that these coaches can't leave unless they get fired.
but
Yeah, yeah,
you know what it is though. It's also
Mhm.
the alumni from the schools. Like it's an ego trip for them when you got
yeah,
these alumni from these big P5s. Like, oh nah, I'm donating millions of dollars to the school, so to the football team, so we can continue being successful. Like, bro, it's it boils down to just it being the ego trip.
I mean, you see the
Like,
ego trip right here with the BYU Penn State situation.
yep.
Look who all everybody that's either a Mormon or has anything to do with the state of Utah came out of here to make sure that their coach did not go to Penn State because he was locked in.
He was locked in. Yeah, yeah. So now, and I think that Penn State job was another reason that LSU kind of put the
Yo,
pressure on him
Penn
too,
State fucked themselves up.
badly,
Listen, yo,
badly. And let me tell you something:
I just saw
firing James
a
Franklin
post
was
that I don't
was
know
a
how true it is.
wrong move.
We gotta do some research into it. But I saw a post that said since James Franklin has been fired, there's been $370 million in head coaches contracts, either in all the coaches re-signing with their schools.
Bro, remember as soon as they fired James Franklin, what was it Indiana's coach or was it
Yeah,
Illinois?
Signetti.
Yeah.
Signetti signed right after, just so that they wouldn't even think about it. And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can think what you want about James Franklin. He about to have Vitek as a prime time machine
Man,
and
hey,
add
listen,
on
you
to the
remember when
ACC.
Vatek used to be a problem?
I'm telling you, the ACC got really good and really caught
Hey, but I love it
a
though.
great
I
opportunity.
love
I
it though.
do
The
too.
same way that y'all said the USF is good for Florida, I think Virginia Tech being good again is good for the ACC. I
It's
think it helps
wonderful
us
for the ACC.
with the way
It's
that we
needed.
are going. And I'm just talking about Miami as a school with our
Yeah,
recruiting and our development of our players and the guys in the product we're putting on the field. I feel like we're always going to be, as long as we continue doing this, we're going to continue being one of the top teams in the ACC. So
right.
that allows us to now have good wins against Virginia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Good wins against Clemson. Good wins against motherfucking Florida State and other teams in the ACC. So I think,
Yeah.
and now with him going there, if he's able to build them back up, it kind of draws back Clemson and FSU from wanting to jump ship to another conference and builds back up the ACC, which is at the end of the day what we need. Well, another thing we need is motherfucking Fran Brown to get his shit together with Syracuse, because that's another team that helps us with how they played last year, solidify us as a conference and shit like that. Like, if you really think about it, bro, if you really go down, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna pull it up right quick. Hold on. The ACC, um, the records of our teams, bro. We're a good conference, bro. We're a good conference.
We actually are. And if you look year by year in bowl wins, we be whooping shit. I just want that to be
Look at
known
this,
too.
bro. We got two teams that are 10-2,
Right.
four teams that are 8-4,
Yep.
three teams that are 7-5,
Yeah.
one team that's 9-3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we are a good conference, bro. So Virginia
Really
Tech
good.
getting back, and Virginia Tech is one of our teams with a 3-9 record. So imagine if they bump back up into that 8-4, you know what I'm saying, 7-5 range, and
Right.
until as he's early on. So it's like, bro, the ACC is a good conference. James Franklin being at Virginia Tech only helps us. Um,
And Clemson will be back too. Clemson will be back. Once they get
yeah,
there,
but
they'll be
Dabo got to
back.
start paying that NIL, bro. He got to get out of that no
He got to
NIL,
get out
not
of that
no
mentality.
NIL, but limited NIL shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he has
got
to
to get
open
out of
the
that
floodgates.
mentality.
Clemson has the money.
Because people want to go there, bro. Like kid, I mean, this were kids today who were in high school. They grew up on Clemson winning natties and going to the playoffs.
Absolutely,
So this is what
absolutely.
they know. Yeah, 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 for sure. Um,
Herb, you can hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Mo, what's good?
But that's not what God wants you for you.
That's not what God. Hey, listen, he better talk to God. God want it's excellence out of all of us. He better talk to God.
Mo, you
Look,
flying the plane
Yeah, I
now?
just want to say one thing. Why did Cam Newton made Keon Coleman sound like he's slow? Because
yo,
he, you know, like why did he
man,
say, "Yeah, I love cookie"?
yeah, I love cookies. Listen, bro. Shout out to Keon Coleman and shout out to Xavier Leggett, two of the most country mugs you ever gonna see in the league.
No,
Let's get
Leggett putting on, dog.
let's
Leggett's putting on the front. That ain't how
let's
you
get
talk
to
to
this college
colors.
football playoff rankings. The meat and potatoes are why we here tonight. We ain't gonna be here all night tonight, but we got to talk about it.
All right, I'll be easy, man. I just
All
got out of
right,
work.
brother.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Mo.
All
All
right,
right,
Mo.
You already know, bro.
You're
where's Zell at?
He here.
I'm
Yeah,
right
what's
here.
good, Zell?
What's going on?
All right, cool.
And you know
No,
what?
you probably
He
can't
called
hear
that
him,
nigga
bro.
Zell.
You probably can't hear him. He
Hey,
hear you,
hey,
bro.
hey, hey, Dell. I'm about to start calling you Zell. It's like a mix in your name. I fuck with that.
Well, cool.
What is
Why
his
don't y'all
name?
sell me some
Like
dope?
Dell sound like
Zell,
this nigga.
money making Zell.
Money
All right,
making Zell. Oh, that shit's sweet.
now
Oh,
I only got to read down from 25 because James Madison can get in these playoffs. James
they
Madison or North
definitely
Texas
can.
can get in. Yeah. So they win their
Unfortunately,
conference they in. James Madison and North Texas are at 25 and 24, followed by Iowa, Georgia Tech, Houston, Tulane rounds out the bottom five. Or I'm sorry, Houston rounds out the bottom five. Tulane's at 20, followed by Michigan, Arizona, Virginia, which we have to highlight from 17 on because Virginia is playing the AC championship after everything dwindled down against Duke because SMU couldn't do the job.
I swear, I hope Manny Diaz can come through for Miami once in his life.
I genuinely hope that he wins this shit. Um, uh, so, USC Southern California is at 16 and 9 and 3 record. They're out. There's no chance they get in. Utah could. It's possible. They've got a case. Vandy is at 10
No,
and
it's
2 at
not.
14. Texas being the highest ranked 9 and 3 team at 13.
They're Texas is not better than
Tex
Vanderbilt.
Texas not getting
Texas
in.
is not better than Vanderbilt, and I don't see a way that they get in. But let's get to the current meat and potatoes of the college football playoffs. At 12, Miami's at 10 and 2. 11, BYU is at 11 and 1. Notre Dame sitting at a
They
comfortable
about to be
10 and
11
2
and
at
2.
number 10. Alabama is 10 and 2. They will be playing the SC championship against Georgia. Oklahoma is at 10 and 2. They have probably the most comfortable position between them and Texas A&M of all teams in the playoffs. They're sitting at 10 and 2. Texas A&M is 11 and 1 after losing to Texas this past weekend. Ole Miss is
I'm
11 and
curious.
1.
I'm curious for a second. How is Texas A&M not playing Georgia in the SEC championship?
Because um, Georgia. Hold on, I'll tell you the rankings. Hold
It's
on.
probably SEC record.
Yeah, it's SEC record.
I
Georgia
know it's
went
SEC record,
7
and
and 1.
Alabama's got a loss against the ACC team. But I still don't understand how Texas A&M is over them if they got a tied SEC record.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
That's a great question.
I'll tell you right now. All right, in the SEC, uh, Georgia is 6 and 1 at home. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In the conference, they're 7 and 1. There has to be a win somewhere that this
I think
happened.
I
Oh,
think I
it's
think
right there.
Bama.
Texas is 6 and 2 in the in
No,
the.
but he's talking about
I'm
A and
talking about
M.
A&M.
Oh, you're talking about A&M. Sorry.
I
I
think
would imagine because they lost to a two-loss Texas team. That
Okay, the tiebreaker here it is.
okay.
Bama's opponents had a higher winning percentage than A&M and Ole
Then that's
Miss.
what it is. Yeah, which I assume that Texas lost at 6 and 2 in the SEC is exactly what did it. It has to be what did it.
Yeah, it had to be Texas because
Yeah.
Texas has a 9-3 record and they
Hmm.
beat Texas A&M. Nobody. Well, shit though. Oh, but that's a
It's out of
conference
conference.
loss.
I already know what you're talking about. It's out of conference. I already know.
Yeah, I was about to talk about Florida State.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's out of conference, so it don't really matter. But I feel you because if that's the case, Georgia and
But I'm saying though, if we doing the tiebreaker, then the tiebreaker should go to Texas A&M or Ole Miss.
No, who was Alabama's conference loss to?
I have
Oklahoma,
no idea.
it was Georgia.
O-
Georgia.
Georgia.
Oklahoma,
Okay, so
Oklahoma,
They
Georgia,
beat Georgia.
Oklahoma, and
Georgia's
They
Georgia.
beat
Georgia
Georgia.
is a
So
better
Georgia's they
loss
lost.
than Texas, winning percentage wise. That's why
So
Alabama got
Alabama
in.
beat Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So then, who was Alabama's loss in the SEC?
I
It was
think
the
it's Ole Miss.
Georgians.
Oklahoma. It was no. It was
Oklahoma. It
Oklahoma.
was Oklahoma.
Oh,
Two
Oklahoma.
weeks ago.
Alabama's two losses was
It was
FSU and
Oh, either
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
way,
Yes.
Oklahoma still has a better record than Texas.
Yeah, they got a better overall record. They got the
So
same
who did Ole
SEC
Miss
record.
lose to?
Alabama,
Um,
right? It's out of Alabama or Georgia.
Ole Miss lost to. Let's see. Ole Miss lost
Oh, they lost to Georgia.
to Georgia. They lost to Georgia. So yeah, they got the tiebreaker over Georgia. So there it is. Yeah. Um, the thing with and shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all all in there, bro. Appreciate y'all tuning in on X, tuning in on Facebook, tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate y'all tuning in. The reality of it is, man, what needs to happen, because we all know what the conversation is. How is Miami at 12 and Notre Dame is at 10, and Miami has the same record as them, beat more ranked teams than Notre Dame,
They did.
and Miami lost or won against Notre Dame in the head-to-head matchup.
They did.
See, and look, see, if it just came down to wins and losses, it'd be one thing. But one mistake that the college football committee did was be overly transparent in 2023. Do y'all remember what they did in 23?
What they did to FSU?
When not just that, I understand what they did to FSU, and I ain't crying tears for FSU because, quite frankly, I've been too nice to them fuckers who've had everything to say about us, and I'm done being cordial. Bitch, fuck you. Now, back to it. Florida State, on top of the fact that I feel like they earned their way into it, what the college football committee did that was almost a cardinal sin to this whole process was it felt the same way as when you found out wrestling was fake. Here's what I mean. When they said that it flat out came out to who they want to see play for the national championship versus who earned it, it took away to me the validity of all this shit.
Of
There's
course.
no way that you have someone, regardless of where they sit in the conference, who sits with a head-to-head matchup above you, beat all the teams that you beat better than you, and has more ranked wins than you in a higher or more safe position than Notre Dame. There's nothing that you can say that makes this make sense. Nothing.
It's
Because
because
at this point now, the game itself does not matter. Once you take the game mattering out of the situation, we're talking about wrestling. And at this point, when people are making fun of folks laughing at wrestling or watching wrestling, we need to do the same thing with college football. Now, I know that may seem a little extreme, but let's just be honest. There's no means to ends other than who we want to see play for these titles is who's getting in, not really who earned it.
somebody
Absolutely. I mean, I
some
agree, but it's like at the end of the day, what the commissioner had said during the release of the rankings yesterday was that teams that are not playing, unlike in previous years, are still fluid. They're not stuck to the position they're in. So
Right.
I think that once the conference championships play out, at the end of the day, they realize that there's no way on God's green earth you can truly say that based upon what they've done without playing in a conference nor a conference championship game, just like us, losing to a head to head, having similar common opponents that we beat by more scores than, and although our two losses were against both 2 8 and 4 teams, that they're better than us or
Well,
they should be
they
ranked
could
higher
say
than
that
us.
their losses are against a 10-2 team in Miami and an 11-1 team in Texas A&M, which is a valid point. But it's only 1 point. We have the head-to-head matchup.
But that
We
11 and
have the
1 Texas A&M team lost to Texas, who
which was
lost
a
to
nine and
Florida,
three
who
team.
we beat.
Yes, who we beat. Yeah,
Beat handily.
yeah,
So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hear that either.
yeah. It's to me. I think without saying it, there was a okay. If I'm being honest, there is a little bit of television. They got to sell the TV product for you to tune in. Oh, who's gonna make it? Who's not? I think in my heart of hearts, Miami is safe because BYU and Texas Tech are going to wash each other out one way or another, right? For the Big 12 championship.
Facts.
You mean
Okay.
Texas Tech is
Well,
gonna
no,
beat the
no, no.
dog shot?
BYU will get washed out if they lose. If Texas Tech lose, they're still in. Period.
No, I'm saying that matchup is going to wash itself out. One of those is going to be out, if not at the bottom.
No. Two of them will be in if BYU wins. One of them will be out if Texas Tech
If
loses.
Texas Tech, so Texas Tech needs to beat the dog shit out of them regardless.
They
No,
will.
BYU needs to beat the dog shit out of them. If BYU loses by anything, they're out. If Texas Tech loses, unless they get blown the fuck out, they're in. They
I
Okay.
lose.
think
It
even if
doesn't
they
matter
get
if they win
blown,
this game.
I think even if they get blown out, they still might.
So let's go down the list. We're at one. Obviously, Ohio State and Indiana, regardless, they're safe because they're gonna play each other for the Big Ten. And they're not dropping from 1 to 13. Let's stop this shit
Yeah.
now. or 2 to 13. That's not happening. They're
That's not
safe.
happening.
Georgia, with a win or a loss, I can't see them sliding any down further than 12.
Okay, the top six are safe basically.
Yes, the top six are safe.
But if Georgia beats Bama,
Bama's out.
exactly, and that
Yes,
move
the top
that
six.
move.
That's what we're saying. The top six are safe. Bama's out at that point. So now let's look at Texas A&M. I also believe
They're
is safe.
safe. The top
I
seven
believe
is safe.
the top seven is safe.
Yeah.
I also think Oklahoma is safe.
I don't.
Okay, talk to me.
Ah,
Talk to me.
I feel like, listen, Oklahoma with those two losses. Give me those losses? Who are they against?
Texas and
Bama.
Yeah,
who
they
else?
lost the Red River rivalry in Bama.
You can't.
No,
That
Bama
loss to
beat them,
Texas
didn't
is
they?
bad. Even though it's better with them beating Texas A&M, we all agreed is a safe team. To me, you know what, Earl? I think that even though I don't want them to be, I do believe the committee's going to keep them safe. I think they're
I
going to be
think
safe.
that at worst, because of that loss to a 3-loss Tech, they could
They're
slide
going to end
down to
up 10 or
12.
something.
They're going to end up 10 to 12. Somewhere in that area, they're going to end up. Bama, they lose, they're out.
They're out.
I think that they're on the hottest seat out of this whole slate. To me,
Absolutely.
I
I
think,
don't see
yeah,
any 3-loss team getting in, period.
no, none.
No.
Notre Dame doesn't have to play. I think they're safe. I think the committee has shown that they're safe.
For what?
I
I
don't
don't know
know
why.
that. I don't know
I don't
that.
know why they're
Here,
safe.
I don't know why either, but I feel like the committee having them at a position higher than Miami is
Cause,
showing their commitment to having them in as the best independent team in the country.
cause, in my opinion, like just to be real with you, I don't think
Mhm.
they're better than Vandy.
I don't
And
think
and
so
they're
either. I think Vandy should be considered to be put in this, especially if Alabama loses. I think Vandy should for sure be considered to be in here.
Bro, no,
Absolutely.
Notre Dame is not good this year. I'm sorry.
If if
they
if
only
if
beat one ranked team. That's SC. That's it.
that's it,
Who's
they have
not
one
getting in?
who's
And they
not
str-
getting in.
they
They're another
struggled
non-ranked team.
they struggled with BC.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up double digit points to Pitt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And
like
look, I hear the whole y'all beat Pitt 38-7. It was that fade route shit. Even if you take that touchdown away, it was still 37-1. I mean 31-7. Stop it.
listen, that fade
Stop
route
it.
wasn't that fade route was that
No
fade route
matter
wasn't gonna be
The
what
game
score you
was
want to
not
take away,
at all
it
close.
was never competitive.
no,
They
not
went
at
in there
all.
and dominated. You wanted a dominating win to kind of leave a lasting impression. You got it against a ranked team, the number 22 team in the nation, who y'all would have jumped over leaps and bounds had they been 11-1
And
or
to be honest,
10-2. So stop.
that fade route was only called because Narduzzi want to go ahead and call him timeout and be a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. So I understand. I'm just saying that even if you take that away, we still punish them boys by 24. There's nothing to me. So our safes to me are 1 through 7. Nard says Oklahoma's not safe to him.
I feel like they safe. They in the top 8 for me.
Yeah,
They in the
no, I did. I agree with y'all. I changed that up. I say, to me, yes, they'll be safe.
out of 9, 10, 11, and 12. Who's the safest to y'all?
Out of
Miami, bro. Well, listen,
Miami,
bro. I'm not saying that because I'm a fan. I'm just saying when you look at the eye test from an offensive perspective, a defensive perspective, and a special teams perspective, which one of those teams out of 10, 11, and 12 is better than us?
None. I really would venture to say 9
Or
through
10 or
12.
11?
I'll really say 9 through 12. I think that in a head to
I
head we
think
can
I
beat
think
Alabama this year.
overall, yeah, you're right though. When I really think about
I
it,
think in a head
like
to
I
head,
like
this
Leo, you
Miami
can
team
get
can
busy
beat
with
that Bama team.
anybody.
Yeah, I think this. I think Miami is the grenade nobody want to step on in this whole conference
of
in this whole thing.
course,
And I'm not saying that as a
absolutely.
fan. I'm saying that as if you
We
look
got
at
the
the way
best
that they play
offensive and
football.
defensive line in
Thank
the
you.
nation.
If you look at the way they
In the
play,
nation,
So
it ain't a team
across
a
the
lot. Now
board,
look, those two
across the
losses
board.
that we had was Mario being Mario. I
Nah,
get it.
look, hey,
no,
I can't
nah.
put nah,
Mario
I
didn't
can't
throw
put
4 picks against
nah.
Louisville.
Oh, well,
Hold
yeah,
on.
you're right. Carson
Hey,
Beck threw us out of one game. Let me not
I
do
can't
that.
put I can't put SMU on Mario. The
I no, I
officiating,
can't. I can't put
no,
Virginia on Mario.
no, that officiating for that SMU game was the
It was
most.
bad, but I can. I'm gonna say Virginia was 100% on Carson Beck.
Oh, you talking
You
about
mean
Louisville?
Louisville?
I mean Louisville. Sorry, not
Louisville,
Virginia.
no, Louisville
Louisville.
was definitely
Louisville
Carson
was
Beck,
100%
but
on Carson Beck. No
SMU,
question.
the officiating did not
Hmm.
give us any type of. It wasn't a fair officiating game.
I agree. I do think that Miami's safe
I think Miami's safe
in my
too.
heart of hearts. Like, okay, we didn't get ranked where we want to get ranked, but also hold on. Let's hold our horses because we have to consider 25 and 24. James Madison in North Texas is making it. One of the two is making it.
I don't know why, but
Well, because they're 11-1, they're going to be conference champion, and they're going to be the what was last year's bottom of the totem pole rank
You
make it?
mean at
And they
large
were
team?
Arizona State. Arizona State was last year's, even
Nope,
though they were
because they're in
Big
the
12.
Big 12.
Yeah, but they were like 9-3 or something like that.
Yeah, but they're still a Power Five.
No, they are. I'm just saying they would take the place this year of that bottom ranked conference champion that would go in.
yeah, it ain't even close. Well, we just gonna have to we just have to wait and
I,
see
I,
after
I
Sunday.
think the hottest team that's going to get out, even if I think BYU and Alabama both lose this weekend, and regardless, Miami and James Madison and North Texas are in.
I
If
believe it.
James, hey, listen,
No, it's the conference thing. Remember, you got to have the one conference that's not a
I
Power
thought it
Five.
was the highest group of five. Whichever one is the highest group of five champion.
Right. So we got Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SEC.
Right. So that means either James Madison or North Texas. One of them
Right,
is
right.
going to make it.
Either one of them is going to make it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, either
Right.
one
Yeah.
of them is
Yeah.
going
Oh,
to make
yeah.
it.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, either one of them is going to make it.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that's one. But I think regardless whether it's a 10-3 Alabama or 11-2 BYU, one of them not making it.
Or both.
I think both.
Or both. Yeah, really both of them are not making it.
I think you can get rid of Notre Dame too. To be honest with you,
I wouldn't be mad at a swap for Notre Dame for Vandy, but okay, if I'm gonna be real, if Miami didn't do anything to get knocked down, I can't say Notre Dame did anything to get knocked down either.
Listen, if
I
Cal-
I
But
well, I
I
never
don't
thought it
care
should
about
be
being
ranked
fair.
the
Yeah,
way
I
it
don't
is
care
listen,
now.
about
if
being fair
if
to them
if
to them
football
Catholic
if
motherfuckers anyway.
listen,
Right.
if the committee wants to make this a money thing after Sunday, if Bama and BYU lose, match up Notre Dame and UM for the playoffs.
I mean, yes, I do think that Notre
Watch
Dame
watch
being there
watch
adds something, but I think
watch
the
the money
money's
be there,
already made, bro. This is the college football playoffs. The money made.
bruh. It'd be an atrocity for UM
But then you got
not
to
to make
ask yourself, okay,
the
Christian,
playoffs.
I'll go to your point. Let's go to your point of the money, right? Who's more exciting, and who is this year's Johnny Manziel if it ain't Pavia
Bet
Diego Pavia?
it's
You
a
want
buddy
to see that
from
on
Indiana.
television. You want to see Diego Pavia on television, and that's
That's true.
just being real. If you want to talk about the money thing, I'm not mad. I think it may be a stretch, but if you want to talk about the money thing, who's more box office than this year than Diego Pavia? We've been looking all year. Who's the Heisman candidate? Who's the Heisman candidate? And he's been in our face the entire time. Diego Pavia is probably going to win Heisman this year.
Probably.
Do you really want to leave the Heisman Trophy winner off the board in the playoffs
I
with a
mean, they
team that is
have.
legitimately no, they have, but when you have the opportunity to not do it, do you really want to leave him off?
You never
When he's
know.
sitting at what third? What are they? Third, I'm not. I hear
It's
Texas
10-2.
13. I don't care. I don't care. There, there's nothing about Texas that's better than Vanderbilt this season or last season. Sorry,
I think they're ranked that high because they just beat A&M.
because yeah, that's all it is. They just got the recent, but they still had 3 losses at 8-3 before. So no, sorry, I don't see it. I just don't see it. So we'll of course we'll see what happens ultimately. Ultimately, we'll see what happens with this. But
Absolutely.
I do think that the safes are the safe, and I think Miami should be safe. Should be.
Agreed.
A lot of things should
So
happen, brother.
let's go through it real quick. Our safes one more time. We said 1 through 8 is safe. We think we're good
Correct.
there,
Yes.
regardless of the outcome. 1 through 8 is safe.
1 through 7, I would stand.
What has you knocking Oklahoma out?
I don't know why I'm feeling shaky on Oklahoma, and I don't know why. They shouldn't be shaky. They should be safe.
I don't think they have a chance to lose anything to get knocked out. And I think being 8, and I'm not trying to change your mind, but I think that they did enough to lock in a secured place. They're not playing for the SEC championship, but they did enough to get to number 8. Now the other
Hey, but
guys
Dale,
are
I feel the same way you do. I don't know what it is that makes me feel shaky about them niggas. Like the committee's just gonna be like, you know what? I don't like it. You know what
can
I'm
you see
saying? But
them
at the end of
dropping
the
from
day, I
8 to
do feel early
13?
them. I feel like
Nah.
that 10 and
Because
2 record in the SEC. It's like, yo, okay. So here's another thing, right? that we were that I just saw a tweet about. They were saying when you look at the ungoverned conference expansion is why we have all these 10 and 2 and 11 and 1 teams that aren't playing in their conference championship.
yes, yeah, because we got
How
and look,
the fuck are you 11 and 1 and not playing in your conference championship?
I'm not
10
mad
and
at certain
2 not playing. How do you have so many, like, yo, we there has to be a overall governance of what the fuck is going on in college football right now. From an NIL standpoint, from a conference expansion standpoint, from a head coach and hire standpoint, from every standpoint of what's going on
So what are
in
you calling
college
for, more
football right now,
conferences?
there has to be some sort of governance.
Are you calling for more conferences?
I'm not calling for more conferences more than I'm calling for.
Because think about it, bro.
Okay, because
We
at this point we're already fucked, right? So now, how do we unfuck ourselves? Is the question.
Well, you're not going to give people money and then take the money away. That ain't gonna happen.
Right?
We know that
No.
because once the money gets into the normal people, how much money is being made by the
So now
unnormal
the
people?
only way to kind of do it
Mm-hmm.
is to cap NIL. What do I mean by that? Yearly limits on what players can be played. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be based on accolades, guys who've been around longer, who've done more in sanctioned football games get paid higher. Period. So that way, now it becomes more of a freshman
Let me
already
stop you
know
there.
when
Not
they're
to cut
coming
you
in
off.
as a freshman, you're not able to get paid but so much. So now
Let
you
me
kind of
ask you
have to
this,
go to a
Nar.
school that you really like and you want to get recruited
Let,
to, as opposed to what school is going to pay you the most. And now, once again, recruiting matters. And
mm-hmm.
then coaching matters. And then you start to see things really even out and plateau across the board, how it's supposed to shake out based upon the abilities of the coaching staffs and the schools and the programs that are available.
Now I'm with you, but let me ask you a question because that sounds good on paper, but when you have situations like um, Arch Manning coming in, where his name is bigger than arguably anything that's been in Texas since Vince Young, and I would argue that his name is probably bigger than Vince. How do you cap that and say I'm not the because don't get me wrong, Texas football is Texas football, but the eyes have been on Texas football in a way that they haven't been because of Arch Manning. Like post
Because let me
2009
ask you this, bro.
championship.
If you look back in time, bro, when Peyton Manning was Peyton Manning, right? He
Mm-hmm.
became who he was. He was Arch Manning's son. And since he was the first one, he kind of, you know what I'm saying? There, that buzz was definitely there. But then
I'm just saying,
Eli
how do you
came
tell
along.
him he can only make $400,000?
Right,
Is
right.
what I'm
But here's
saying.
what I'm saying. But
Okay.
then Eli came along, who's
Mm-hmm.
now the third man. So that buzz was definitely fucking there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here was the difference. None of you motherfuckers can make money. So at the end of the day, Peyton went to Tennessee. Eli went to Ole Miss because they went where they were recruiting, where they felt like they wanted to be, as
Right.
opposed to what school could just offer them the most. So when there's a cap again, it don't matter who the fuck Arch Manning is. The cap is the cap. So now
Okay.
Arch Manning has to go where Arch Manning likes the best
Right.
because it's not about who he is anymore. Just like it's never been about who these niggas were in college. It was
Mm-hmm.
all the draft is where them niggas had to start capping the shit because they realized it didn't matter who the fuck Jamarcus Russell was. This nigga ended up ass when he was in the
That's a
league.
fact.
It
That's a
didn't
fact.
matter who the fuck Sam Bradford was. This nigga didn't pan out the way he was supposed to. So now it doesn't matter in the league no more who the fuck you are
Yeah.
because they have a cap too. So there has to be a limit to what these guys are getting paid initially and based upon even on who you are in the transfer portal. Nigga, if you're a guy who for the last 2 years has had back-to-back 900-yard seasons, you're going to be one of the top paid guys. 800-yard seasons, you're going to be one of the top paid guys. But if you're a nigga who's been in college for 4 years and you just happen to be 6'4", whatever, there's gonna be a limit to what these motherfuckers can pay you.
Okay, but now if I'm getting 800 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards in North Texas, am I getting paid the same amount as somebody who got that at Ole Miss? Because the
Yes,
yards are the yards.
what I'm
So
saying, if North Texas can pay you that, the cap
okay,
is the
okay.
cap.
You're saying okay,
Now, but
okay.
here's what I'm saying. So now, because look at it like this, all right? Every school that's D1 Power Four schools can afford to pay a kid, a top kid, $300,000 a year, $400,000 a year for the top kids.
Right.
Every school can't. Some of these niggas are making millions of dollars.
For
Every
sure.
school can't pay what Ohio State can pay Jeremiah Smith, but
Right.
every
No.
school can pay Jeremiah Smith 500,000.
So you're saying just from the school, uh,
No, there's a cap on what they
on what they
remember
can make in general.
before all
You're
this. Yeah,
essentially
there's
saying
a
a salary cap.
whether it comes from the school, whether period. The amount of money that you can make from your NIL is 500,000 a year. Period. No
I
matter
agree
where the
with you.
fuck it comes from.
I agree with it. I agree. Now, yes, that can be
Eh,
regulated on paper, but what that's going to end up opening up is what was happening with Reggie Bush
That's
getting
cool
yeah.
though, because think about it like this, bro. Even though that's still gonna happen, does it happen more often than not? How many schools are gonna be able to stack the number one player in the country doing shit like that before it becomes suspicious?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
not even though that was there, nigga. USC didn't get Reggie Bush every single year.
No, they didn't. They didn't. It's a
You know what
good
I'm
point.
saying? So it's like
I get what you're saying. Jamal says people gonna find a way to get around the limits anyways. There's no way to regulate things.
no,
And
no, yes, they are, but it's gonna be limits to how many niggas they're gonna be able to get around it. Right now,
right.
it ain't no limits. You getting everybody.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
mean,
mad
right
if
now,
you get one or two extra niggas, but when you got 12, come on, bro. Like, why Ohio State has every nigga possible that plays receiver.
yeah.
true.
Well, they did just lose Chris Henry today.
Where'd he go?
He decommitted.
What? I mean, I can see that though. I mean, Brian, like I said, Brian Hartline was a lifeline to that wide receiver you shit.
That's true.
Who the fuck is Ryan Day?
You
Well,
think but you think Chris Henry going to USF?
as
Fuck
of right
no.
as of
But he
right
damn
now,
sure go to motherfucking
he's
Texas with Sarkeesian or motherfucking Alabama or motherfucking
yeah.
Georgia. Like
He
he
could
go
go to
somewhere. He
Miami.
ain't going to motherfucking
Jeremiah
USF,
Smith is
but he
lobbying
gonna
for
go
him to
somewhere
do
else
it.
though for show.
He could go to Miami though.
Yeah.
For
So
show, nigga.
so
Ain't no question.
Caden Dixon Wyatt. He flipped to USC from modern day. And Chris Henry didn't sign anywhere. So
Calvin Russell out of Miami Northwestern also didn't sign to Syracuse, so
sign to
Miami's
Syracuse.
still looking hot for that one.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Shout out to Malachi Tony, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. He should be up for the
Best
Heisman. You niggas is
receiver.
hating. If this nigga played at Georgia or Alabama, doing what he did for us, throwing touchdowns, catching touchdowns, being effective as he is as a pure, true freshman who should be in his senior year of high school, this nigga will be up for the Heisman. But instead, you niggas hate on him. Shout out to 10. He's the best player in the country. I
Hey
don't give a fuck
Nar,
what you think.
is he any kin to Kadarius Tony?
No, but
no.
I don't believe that shit. Somewhere down, it got to be down the line.
Hey.
They ain't
He
cousins or
already
nothing?
got better hands than Kadarius.
Oh, that's true.
All right, man. We've
All
been at
Kadarius
this.
is fast.
Yeah. We've been at this for a little minute. Ultimately we'll see what happens and maybe we'll switch up and go live Monday instead of Tuesday with the I don't know. Maybe we'll do something Sunday. I don't know what we'll do yet next week, but y'all know Selection Sunday is Sunday. And yeah, I plan on cursing a lot on Sunday.
I think we should go live immediately after Selection Sunday, or really, we should do it during Selection Sunday. Let's give our
I'm
live
not.
reaction to this
I'm
shit.
not mad at
Uh,
that at all.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
mad at
doing it. I like watching it then reacting.
All right,
So
we'll do
probably.
something Sunday night.
Oh,
All
you
right,
know
well,
We'll
what
Dale,
lock
that
in
though?
means as soon as that bitch goes off, we going live. I'm
for
talking
sure.
about as soon as they click off that shit, we going live.
We'll
Honestly, we don't. As soon as they announce it, we can go live.
yeah,
Bet, say less.
we'll figure it out. I'll talk to y'all in the group chat and go real quick. In NBA news, Giannis Antetokounmpo
It's him.
is he is, but he's also requesting a trade. And from what reports
No,
are, he
he's
wants to
not.
go to
That's not what I read.
well, from what Shams has said, he wants to go to the Knicks, and they need to make it happen.
I That's not what I read.
All
Maybe
right, give me what you read.
I could be reading a different book than you, brother.
Okay.
From what I read, Shams reported that his agent and him was talking to the team about his future, but I didn't see anywhere where it said trade or requesting to go to the Knicks or anything like that.
Well, according to Brian Windhorst right here, I want to be a Knick is exactly what was reported from Giannis in his camp.
Why would he want to
Um,
ruin his career?
I don't know about ruin his career, but Giannis did today strain his calf um, in a game, and everybody took a sigh of relief when it was not an Achilles injury because these shits have been going left and right lately.
Yeah, because they don't strengthen up the ankles like they're supposed to.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
first off, I don't understand how this is Alexander O'Neal season. But anyways,
Because brother, it's time. It's time. It's time. That is why. You understand that? That's why.
you could have went with Aaron Neville. You could have went with Donny Hathaway. You could have
You
went with
you
Chris
clearly have
Brown.
never heard
You
my
could
gift to you. Rapid fire,
you
Nart,
could
give me your 5 favorite Christmas movies ever before we get into this
Oh
NBA news.
man, 5 favorite Christmas movie ever. All right, here we go.
you
I
said
gotta
Christmas
go with
movies?
Christmas
obviously
movies.
what's the fucking joint with Chris Brown's out? That's not
This
This
Christmas.
Christmas.
This
this
Christmas.
Christmas. It's a
Yeah.
joint called Almost Christmas. I fuck with that.
Yep.
Best Man Holiday.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
oh, you don't fuck with Best Man
I
Holiday?
fucking hate that movie. It should have been on 4th of July. I don't want to think about the bitch dying. I mean, the lady dying during Christmas, nigga. No, stop,
All right,
stop.
Damn you,
and
bitch.
then I'm
Even
I'm
though she
I'm
did
a
sleep with
I'm
old
I'm a
boy's
I'm a,
best
She
friend.
I'm a
cheated with his
OG
best
guy,
friend.
bro. I'm an OG guy. I really love old Christmas movies. Home Alone 2 and then Friday After
Thanks.
Next.
Home Alone 2 is a superior one. Home Alone is great, but two is the one. All right, Dale, go ahead. And that Friday after next, you a real nigga for that.
I'm gonna go with Friday After Next.
Yep.
I like this Christmas.
Yep.
Y'all not gonna let me get Die Hard off as a
Yes, I
Christmas
am,
movie,
because
are
it's
you?
on mine.
Okay, Die Hard. Well, I'm at three.
Yep.
I like Almost Christmas as well. That's the one with Monique and them, right?
Yeah, hey, Almost Christmas is a certified classic. And I don't care what nobody says, bro. Almost
Yeah.
Christmas is hilarious.
And what you call it look good as
Joker
a
said,
mug.
you don't want her to get grandma.
uh, what else am I thinking of?
I don't know.
How does Grinch Stole Christmas? I know that's not a movie, but it's just
Yeah,
one of
it
my
is.
personal
It's
favorites.
classics.
I feel that.
It was
The
on tonight.
original.
Yeah. The 60s version. It was
Even
on
though I
two
did
nights
like
ago.
the Jim Carrey
Honorable
version, the
mention,
original.
animated joint. Honorable mention, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
I just watched
Elite.
that with the kids the other night.
Elite cinema.
You know what? I have never watched The Nightmare Before
Oh,
Christmas.
you gotta watch
Oh,
that,
you
man.
have to. You have to.
I
Classic
know I'm
90s joint.
slipping.
It's gonna put you back in that old mood.
Yeah. All right.
I need to watch it with
Mine.
Sophia.
I'm gonna start out with the GOAT. Jingle All the Way is the greatest Christmas movie ever.
Earl, why did I forget Jingle All the Way, Earl?
Jingle All
That's
the
my
Way is the
favorite
greatest
Christmas
Christmas movie
movie.
ever. I still want a Turbo Man. Um,
Earl, it
uh-huh.
was really a bomb in there?
It was really a bomb in there. It's some
There's
sick,
some sick
sick people in
in
this
this
world.
world. Hey, shout
uh,
out Sinbad, man.
Man, shout out to Sinbad, bro. Jingle All the Way, Home Alone 2. I'm with Nar. I could literally watch that every day. This Christmas is definitely almost Christmas up there too. Friday After Next, Die Hard. Those are my holiday essentials. But you know what else? I ain't gonna. Y'all remember Jack Frost? Jack
Hell
Frost is
yeah.
fire, bro.
Which one are you talking about? The 2000 remake or the
No, no,
original
no. The
cartoon?
'90s, the '90s. No, Jack Frost, the one from the '90s. I
Are you
think it
talking about
was
the 60s cartoon or like the remake?
no, the real people, Jack Frost.
That was 90s? I thought it was
Yeah,
2000. Why did I think that was
Jamal said
2000?
Jingle All the Way is up there. Shout out Sinbad, real nigga. That's my dog. But yeah, just a little icebreaker before we get to the NBA and get up out. Well, we got the NFL too, real quick. All right, so also Chris Paul was released and sent home from the Clippers, and it was apparently he has been a turmoil. He has caused turmoil in the locker room as the
Well,
old
cause
guy
Torm Oil in Orange County, Florida. We need you.
could, but it said that he's unlikely to sign with another team. We'll see, but that's very reactionary, very early. I think
That
Chris
nigga,
Paul ends
please.
up on some team.
He's not retiring, getting sent home.
Yeah,
That's not the
I
way
don't
his
see that.
story ends.
I don't see that either. I would like to see him in Orlando. I think that actually be really fucking good. Um, because y'all
I
need to
think
The
that
fill
would
only
be
up.
other team he
excellent.
could sign with to end this year will be the Pelicans.
You know
I
what?
can
I would
see
like to
that.
see him go back to OKC and be a backup point guard for them.
I can see
Oh,
that.
and sneak and win the chip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be vicious.
yeah, absolutely. Shoot, he kept them
I
from
think
being.
OKC gonna win this whole thing. To be honest
I
with
do
you,
too. And this shit, man, them motherfuckers
the
put the
only
brakes on the Warriors last night.
the only thing I think that could trip them up is Denver. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it ain't Denver, dang,
Actually, yeah. Him being a backup point guard in Denver wouldn't be bad either, low key. Um,
it wouldn't be terrible.
yeah.
But I want him in
Um,
Orange County, Florida. So
but yeah, we'll get back to the NBA Cup next week. Obviously, this has been a very college football filled week. Y'all know what it is. It's just that time of year. It just is what it is. Going real quick. Let's do NFL pickups and get up out of here, y'all. NFL week. Da 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 da. And again, appreciate y'all tapping in on X. Appreciate y'all tapping in on YouTube. Shout out to
we
our guys.
appreciate
Shout
y'all.
out to yes, sir. Shout out to our brethren at the Union. You can find mid cards and catering each and every other week on Patreon. Uh, and you can also find them, of course, on all DSPs. Show Your Work, guys. Our brothers over to Show Your Work Network. You can find each and every Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. Shoot, man. Shout out to all the guys, man. Shout out to Random X Podcast. Shout out to Banks versus Davis. Shout out to my guys, Tangents, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. We just be wilding. What else? Shoot, man. The whole podcast for me, y'all know what it is. The Black Variant, the whole nine, man. I can't. I just millions of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. If I forgot you, blame my head, not my heart. Week 14, Cowboys at Lions is a Thursday night game. We finally got a decent Thursday night game. Well, there's been some decent ones, but this one should be really good. Cowboys at Lions.
Give me the Cowboys. I ain't picking against Pickens.
Yeah, give me the Lions, even though they
Man,
are
give it the
without Steven
Lions because
Porter.
if they don't win this,
Yeah, they
ain't no
out.
more playoffs, player.
Yep. Titans at Browns.
Browns. Shador needs a
Yeah,
win.
Shador needs a dub, and I think the Titans are destitute.
This is the shit bowl,
Yeah.
aka. So
Well,
the
it's the
Browns should
Browns.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Seahawks at Falcons, and nobody's picking the Falcons. Seahawks, come on, bro.
though I have
Even though
no
Nard would
faith in the
like the
Falcons.
Seahawks to win. I mean,
I would
Nard
like
would
the
like the
Falcons to
Falcons to
win.
win.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, no, you wouldn't, because you win regardless. Because guess what? Every loss that the Falcons get, guess who has their first round pick, Nard?
Ooh, we do.
You
um,
win either way,
he
Nard.
wins either way. It don't really matter. The Colts at Jags. You know what? Give me the Jaguars in this one. I think the Colts, we may have put too much stock into him early. Jonathan Taylor, I had him being an MVP candidate, but they stuffing the hell out that box and they've slowed him down like a mother.
They have. Uh,
I like the
I
Colts,
still I
man.
still ain't got
Fuck
no
it.
faith in Jacksonville, so I'm gonna go with Indy.
I just gotta see what Daniel Jones' fibula looks like, man, because a broken fibula is crazy. Um, that's the only reason
Yeah,
I'm not picking the Colts, but we'll see.
people do
Uh,
play on broken shins all the time.
they do. Commanders at
Well, not all the
Vikings.
time.
Give me the Commanders in this. It's gonna be a nasty game, but give me the Commanders in this one.
Yeah,
I like it.
Mariota's a
Commanders.
better quarterback than he gets credit for,
He really is. He played extremely well against the Broncos the other night.
and the Broncos got a hellified defense too.
They do. They do. Bengals at Bills. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Give me the Bengals.
They're super
Bengals at
jokes. Give me the
Bills.
Bills.
No, I got way too much faith in Josh.
Okay.
Give
Well,
me, give me, give me the fighting Haley Stanfields
hey,
or
get that nigga
Steinfelds.
six more MVPs. Get that man six more MVPs. Damn, Haley Steinfeld fine. Saints at Bucks. Bucks, no question. Ain't nobody picking that shit.
All right.
Steelers at Ravens. Huh.
Give me the
Well,
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson did not practice on Wednesday.
Oh,
If
give
I'm
me the
not mistaken.
Steelers.
Let me see. I'm gonna check it out.
This is
Lamar
bum team
Jackson
versus bum team.
truly is. I'm sorry. He returned to practice Wednesday. Okay.
Give me the Ravens.
And Mark Andrews also signed a 3-year, $39 million extension. I don't know
That's
what they were thinking
insane.
with that, but all right, cool. They are committed to not getting a Lamar Jackson Super Bowl.
Yeah. Although
Um,
I think because they're probably gonna fire, especially if they miss the playoffs, they're probably gonna fire John Harbaugh
yeah,
and Mike Tomlin and them are gonna part ways this season, and the Steelers are gonna part ways. They just
yeah,
have to. It's just
yeah.
time.
It's time.
So I
Uh,
think Mike Tomlin should move down south, um,
and do
to
what?
his arch rivals, much to the chagrin of Earl and Christian.
You think he should become a Raven?
Hell, yes. His number one problem has been he doesn't have a quarterback. So he should go someplace that has a quarterback.
If Mike Tomlin went to the Ravens,
I would be so happy.
he would be Ben Mike Arnold.
And Earl and Christian gonna be so butthurt.
You know what? It's basketball season. Dolphins at Jets. Give me the Dolphins in this one.
Dolphins for sure.
Hold on now,
Uh,
the Jets just won their last game,
that's
didn't they?
cool. That's cool.
Man, give me the Dolphins, man.
He said, "Give him the Dolphins." Ah, brother Murph joining us for
Yeah,
Pickums because we are on the way out.
we here, we here.
We here.
Peace of salutation to everyone.
Yes,
Pardon me
sir.
for my lateness on the
All good,
phone.
brother. All good. We are live on X. We are live on YouTube, and live from our mouths to your ears.
Stop saying live on X. We live on Twitter.
Hey,
Hashtag
Elon don't run us.
hey,
I was on
man.
the hashtag girl shit.
The link up will commence in a few
Oh,
days. Yes,
nigga.
sir.
Listen,
It's Art Basel week. Yes, sir.
I
Me and
mean,
me and Winston is hashtag outside.
outside, outside.
Broncos at Raiders. Nobody's picking the Raiders.
No.
Nobody is. Not a Raiders fan that's
Um,
currently right here.
Yes, sir.
Bowers for 100.
Give us
I
the
don't know if he
parlay.
had the catch
Give
of the
us
week.
the.
He had the craziest catch I've ever seen by a tight end ever, and I don't know if he had catch of the week.
I'm
Bowers
about to
gonna
say,
get a
give us the
touch.
parlay.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Bowers gonna get a tutty.
okay.
And that's
Rams
Yeah.
at
about it.
Cardinals.
Rams Cardinals. Oof.
Rams.
Yeah,
No question.
Yo, who's the quarterback for the Cardinals now? Is it my man? Not
You.
the
It's
Garden
Jacoby, ain't
though.
it?
He said not the Garden Gnome. It's crazy.
No,
Not
it's
the elf
Not
on
Jacoby,
the
the
right?
Garden
shelf.
Gnome. It's,
It's
it's Jacoby
Jacoby
Brissett.
Brissett.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Jacoby
okay.
Brissett.
Okay. So
Nigga,
Brissett is
Buda
still
Baker is
alive.
still on the fucking Cardinals. God, dog.
Brissett is still alive.
Damn.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, give me the Rams in
Unlike
this one.
ACC football, Tony Brissett is still alive.
uh, Bears at Packers, which could end up being game of the year, which is crazy. Um,
Hey man, Ben
Bears at Packers.
Johnson. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey,
man,
Ben Johnson.
got him sticking. He got him sticking and moving.
He do.
Give me the Bears. No, give me the Packers. Hell no, give me the Packers in this one.
I like the Bears.
Where they at? This Lambo, right?
It's in Lambeau. Yeah,
Give me the pack, man.
in the pack. Um,
Although
Sunday
Chicago's
night
on a heater.
Texans at Chiefs. I'm picking the Texans. That defense is crazy.
Hey man,
Yeah,
Andy
I'm
Reid
going
gonna
with
have to
Texans
prove.
too. But
Andy
we are
Reid
saying
gonna
the
have to
Chiefs
prove to
missing the
me that.
playoffs if they lose this game. You know that, right?
That's
I
what I'm
know that.
saying.
I know that.
Andy Reid gonna have to prove to me that they not gonna make the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes will have to prove to me that they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I got the Texans in this one.
So I'm gonna go with the Kingdom, man. That this
I'm
hey
not mad. I ain't mad at it.
because I got a feeling that they're gonna have to wild card this shit out this year. At least
Yeah,
to get to past like at least to get out the wild card to get into the divisional round, which is a respectable exit, especially for that team. But I will say this for the Chiefs, them niggas got to upgrade. Yo, it's Tom. It's Tom. In terms of
yeah.
weapons and all the other
They have
shit,
to.
they
They've
got
been running this shit till the damn. They put water in the ketchup bottles.
they got to
Let this
fucking
shit go.
hey spend some bread, buy some hands, yo, buy some hands,
Yeah,
buy more hands,
yeah.
please.
I know a receiver out there right now that can help them.
For real, they fucking playing with my man,
Yeah.
yo. Nah, Pat, you great.
Go
You
get
got it on
Jettis.
your
Go get
yeah.
Jettis. Do what you can to go get Jettis.
Shit, hey, and on top of that,
Jettas. Why not Jamar or T?
Yeah,
Hell, I
yeah.
well,
mean,
hey,
hell,
hey,
T.
You could.
whatever's for sale, nigga.
Well, yeah.
Shit.
What? Yeah, yeah. True.
Whatever's for
What
sale.
Money Mike said? Everything can go. Maybe
Everything
even
is
you.
maybe even you. Maybe even
Uh,
you, Xavier.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
And your
Monday
pretty
night
little
Eagles
mama
at
too.
Chargers. Give me the Eagles. There's no way in the world they losing three in a row. Hell no.
Eagles for sure.
Yeah, give me the Eagles.
Eagles
Yeah,
for sure.
Yes, I got a question for you,
and
Murph.
Herbert's injured too. Just remember, y'all remember that.
Now, Nard, I know you a parlay player. Murph, I know you a parlay player. What should our listeners be on the lookout for this Sunday in some of these matchups you heard?
God,
Far as the win loss,
they should be looking for
Or
God on
even
Sunday.
parlay, even
They
like
should
props.
have. They
players.
should have listened to our pickums right now and played the
Oh yeah,
motherfucking
yeah,
money line.
yeah. Far as like the yeah, Pickums.
Listen, if you're listening right now, go back, listen to pickums from the start, play the fucking money lines.
I'll say who's the Bears playing?
The Packers.
Go
Um,
over on total
Pat,
points. Go
Green Bay.
over. Go over on total points.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
go Nard. How you feel about a special
They playing the Pack.
for two
Green Bay.
touchdowns for each quarterback?
For Packers Bears, I like that.
Because
I think that's
honestly,
going to be a high scoring game.
I don't mind the Packers still winning, but I believe both of the motherfuckers go. They might put up 50 combined, or like more than 45 combined. If they go under 45, that must mean it's 2 degrees outside.
So I'm putting a couple prop bets in. We got a prop bet alert. Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You got that. Shit.
All right. This from Nard and this from Winston.
Braun Bowers should get a tutty. What else was the rate like stuff that you could get some action from, as far as on Sunday. What was
So y'all said
I like
two
George Pickens
TDs.
for a tutty.
oh Puka
Yeah, I like that too.
100 yards. Puka is one of the few guaranteed 80 plus yard um uh receivers consistently week in week out, with how they run the plays and how he's a number one. And when Ocho and Shannon had a conversation, they missed Puka's name. Puka is this year.
Puka's arguably the best receiver in the football right now.
Exactly.
It's between
He's
him and JSN.
the number one the number one wide out.
Yeah.
He don't
What'd
got
you
to
say
get
your
passes.
quarterback was?
None
GP
of that.
Nard?
You said what?
Pick and study?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. So we
And
got
I
two
say, hey,
touchdowns
look,
each,
take that shit and
quarterbacks.
put in our parlay. Don't put too much in the shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
don't give them too many plays. That's how they fuck around and lose.
just
So
break it up to
Take
one
the money
o'clock and
line,
4 o'clock.
put some of those in there with some of the guys he gave you. Brock Bowers for 100, George Pickens for a touchdown, uh, Caleb Williams and Jordan Love for two apiece. Make that into a parlay. Bet you some money. See if you win something.
so
Yeah.
we got two touchdowns each, Caleb and
Uh
Jordan. Caleb
J
and
Love.
Jordan. We got
Yeah.
a Puka tutty, Pickens tutty, Bowers 100 yards. Nar, you gave me Pickens. Give me one more.
No, actually trade that Bowers 100 yards for Puka 100 yards or Puka 80 yards. Puka 80 yards.
Puka 80 yards and a tub.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bullshit you. Bowers might only fuck around and get 50, 60 yards, but he get the red zone passes all the time. So with Bowers, it gets tricky because he's either getting the possessions or he's getting the red zones. He like Bowers is not a breakaway vertical tight end, but I love Bowers though. I love
Okay.
Bowers.
No, I'm gonna read another game that intrigues me in the props. Bengals and Bills. What you think about Burrow and Allen?
Give me Josh Allen for any time. I think he's gonna get a rushing touchdown.
Oh yeah,
Anytime, TD.
Yeah, give
and
me
this
Joe
is in
Burrow. Give
Buffalo,
me Joe Burrow for 175 on the yards.
and this is in Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. Uh,
yeah.
let me see. I'm just looking at games that I know you could probably get some shit. Give me a prop for Titans and Browns. Let me see what you can
Ooh.
make out of that.
Oh,
I'm gonna say 175 each QB.
I'm about to say some wild shit for special.
Okay.
Both quarterbacks throw a pick. If that's a special,
Okay. Okay.
because this is the Black Boy Joy slash toilet bowl slash
So
toilet bowl. Let's not forget these franchise on the
INT.
franchises. Fucking Jared Judy, catch motherfucker, catch the
All
ball.
right.
Don't
Nar,
run
give
your
me.
mouth. Catch the ball.
Steve Smith already told you about him now.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
you right. Hey, a
All
lot of
right.
people ain't never lied.
All right, no, yeah, we wrapping up. Actually, I think that's it. That should be good for the parlays this week. So let's wrap
But
up. We
make
got
sure I'm telling y'all, play back them motherfucking pick'ems and play those money lines. I'm telling you.
Where that's at?
Who
all
card
right,
I'm
bet.
going out?
I don't
Nah,
know.
nah, that's
All right,
somebody.
Ho-
so
That's I
as we
don't know.
close out,
That's
Hopefully
prop
somebody.
nobody
bets.
car got mistaken for Malcolm Brown car.
Hey,
All right.
hopefully Chris Paul people ain't.
Ain't hear you.
Yeah.
Two
Hey, you a
touchdowns
North
each
Cat too,
QB.
ain't you, Winston?
Yes, and I am in Winston Salem.
Oh Lord.
Boy.
All right. Well, shoot, man.
Yes,
Listen, we appreciate y'all falling through. Till next week. We out.
we outie.
Peace.
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 Here's the tip. And this game is underway.
Laugh for my master. Easy. I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Looked me in my eye and they said, we got this, James. And I said, I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong. And I said, we strong then. After